they're going to have a Dan Campbell situation where I think Mike Vrabel is going to flip.
Throws the ball 50 times a game. You know who threw the ball 50 times a game and has more youth in his arm? Sam Howell. Give him a chance.
Quack.
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 Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Come on, Ducks!
And a fucking hot dog that's been sitting there for 8 or 9 innings waiting for you to finally get to that dog. Nothing.
It looks like a Vads that just gave birth to octuplets and fucking a baseball came sliding out. The Saints to be good, but like.
Yeah, so do all the Saints fans, but that's not really how it
I'm
works.
here to be like, I'm here to give my goddamn
Well, if
number
the Knicks
two-
win in 7, it's because the Pistons got hosed on some stupid call. I know it. I already know it.
It's an inflammation around his pelvic region.
Yes.
So is he's done having sex for the rest of his life too then.
They got it. I hate to say it, but Andres Gallo's
Kidding me?
The camera's fucking so bad.
That's his idea, 100%. That's his idea. Those other two guys are looking at him like,
Look at this fucking dude. What's going on, people? We are back. It is another Wednesday evening, which can only mean one thing. It is Ride the Tide Sports podcast, people. We are here to talk about football, and more football. We got college, we got NFL, we have the NFL preview to get to. We got week 1 of college to get to, and we got all 5 of the fellas to chop it up. I'm McDilly. I'm the top. You got Tycho and Nick Luke. And down on the bottom, you got the Wanderer and Yakum. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Week 1 of college was here. Football's back. And before we get into it, we'll just get some house cleaning out of the way really quickly. Campus kickoff has gone from Tuesdays to Thursdays. It makes a lot more sense considering that all the games that we talk about are on Thursdays and Fridays. So getting the right lines, getting the right spreads, those will now be at 4 o'clock on Thursdays. But we're here for Sharps to talk football right now.
We are not here for Sharps. It's not even a thing.
Sorry, it says Sharp Sports Banner in my thing, and it fucks me up sometimes. But we're Ride the Tide, and you know what it is. We're back with football. It says the NFL is here. So, is that where you want to start, Tyler? Do you want to go right into testing this thing on? Yes, it is, Nicholas.
I beg to differ. I haven't heard him say a word yet.
So, Tyler, seeing that what we have on the screen, do you want to kick it off right where we were about to on the last podcast with the NFL review?
Nope.
Okay, then we're going to go to college football. He just wanted to put that the NFL is here. He just wanted to let you know it is here. It's happening.
It is here. Am I wrong?
You're
I didn't
not.
lie to anybody.
You didn't say you did.
It's just not exactly here right this second, right now.
Understood. So we'll go to week number 1 of college football. So, you followed the campus kickoff records. I went 6-2. Tycho went 4-4. The only 2 games we disagree on were some action. I got lucky on the action. Tyler didn't follow the action. Now he knows the action's happening. So,
Well, fuck you. You won one of them by a half a point, you piece of shit.
damn right I did. I need to cover 17.5. And thank you, Nebraska. All right. Let's get to the games that we weren't able to talk about on Saturday because we were quite busy, and we apologize about that. But I think it's good because a lot of our records would be a lot worse or very bad than they are right now. So let's kick it off with Saturday. So, shout out real quickly to Tyler's Chips on Friday night. I know he had them and Michigan State. Michigan State did not cover, but both teams won. So, Tyler.
They're up,
congrats to you.
bitch.
And then you went bang, bang. I know that's hype. But let's get to Saturday. We had the number 1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, going into the number 3 team in the country, which is now the new number 1 team in the country after this game, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the story of this game was Arch Manning and that offense against Matt Patricia and the Buckeye defense. And boy, did Matt Patricia put his balls on that face for 3 straight quarters. It was absolutely nothing. 17 for 30 was the final stat line. Subpar of 200 yards, a touchdown, and a terrible interception, and a Heisman campaign that lasted 4 minutes. So, who wants to start?
I mean, this man, Arch, never wanted to be a Heisman favorite. His uncles tried to downplay it. He tried to downplay it. Everybody in the media said because your last name's Manning, oh, you're going to be great. Oh, here comes the Heisman. He never wanted this, okay? He wants to be playing football. He wants to be the starting quarterback. He did not ask to be a Heisman favorite. Okay? Just want to preface it by saying that. So when he goes out and has a subpar performance in his first serious start in college football, I don't think it's that big of a surprise. And I don't think anybody should be surprised that the stats in this game started off, there's one offense versus another defense. Turns out it was one defense versus another defense. This was a all defense battle the entire game. So I wouldn't be shocked if he looks 10 times better next week. But then again, Texas is playing the team that just lost to the Chips. Fire up. But I'm not that surprised that it went the way it did.
Also, before the next person goes, I do want to mention a big stat here. Texas was 1 for 5 on 4th downs, and 2 of those 4th down conversions were easy field goals inside the 10-yard line. And they tried to do a tush push on 4th and 1 with Arch Manning, who is, for those of you who don't know, not very big, and an O-lineman who didn't push. So that didn't work very well. But 1 for 5 on 4th downs when you could have had 2 field goals, which looking at it would have made it 14-13, but still, that's a different game. Anyways.
Teams to blame. The Lions and the Eagles. The Lions make you think you can go for it on 4th down and get it damn near every time. The Eagles make you think there's a guaranteed play to get it. 2 people to blame.
Okay. Jesse, Donnie?
Archie, it's a tough first game to walk into. Defending champs defense being newly ran by an NFL coach who might have been buns, but we think he can call college defense.
We think, or we just found out?
Yeah.
I think we know.
I think
It doesn't look like Jesse's too convinced that he can play college defense.
I mean, it's not like he was playing against San Jose State for his first game on college defense. I mean, he was playing the number 1 team in the country.
Yep. Yeah, but the guy who's supposed to be leading the charge, it was his first time out there. I think things will be different if they meet in the playoffs.
Yeah, and his coach was scared to take the
right.
quarterback condom off him. Let's just say that. It was run, check down, run, check down. So I want to shit on Arch, but we also got to shit on Sarkisian a little bit because first half of that game, it was like he had a quarterback condom on him. He wouldn't let him throw the ball more than 10, 15 yards. So just also, we got to call both sides of the coin here. It was Arch, but it was also the head coach. Donnie?
Yeah, pretty sure I was pretty high spoken of Arch on our last time we all met here. And after seeing what I saw on Saturday, and I felt like I was watching a Michigan quarterback. That's what it felt like. A guy who probably could throw the ball, but they wouldn't let him. A guy who can move. He's a mobile quarterback. Whether he's not Lamar Jackson, but he can move. He's agile for
a Manning. He's fast.
Yeah, especially when you compare it to that.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's got to get that awareness around him. It felt like. I mean, could there have been a tougher start to the year? No. You just played the defending champion your first week as a starting quarterback in your first road game. So, take what you can, move on, learn from it. I hope Arch shows that Manning in him a little bit more. Everyone's got that high expectation in a way. He may not want it, but he's got it. That's what comes with the last name. You come from a family of quarterbacks. All 3, your grandpa, both your uncles have played in the NFL. Your dad was on the way to the NFL until he got hurt. So, I mean.
The funniest part about all of it, though, is his dad was a fucking wide receiver.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was a quarterback. Sorry. My apologies.
His dad played wide receiver.
My apologies. Sorry.
And you got to remember, he is the son of the Manning who didn't make it to the NFL.
Well, it's because he had a medical reason to stop playing football.
Quarterback. He
had a medical reason. His dad had a medical reason to stop playing football. So
still didn't make it.
He probably would have if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, he was on track to make it to the NFL, and then he had a spinal cord injury in college.
But regardless, I mean, he had probably the toughest
you hear all the time from everybody in the bars, injuries. If I didn't get this injury, I would have made it here, and here. Who says he wouldn't have exploded?
It's a bunch of what ifs.
I give him a little more credibility only because both of his brothers won a Super Bowl. So I give him a little more credibility.
Regardless, you had a quarterback who had his toughest opening to a year that most quarterbacks don't see. These first 4 weeks are usually your easy games. They bring in small colleges to try and make money. That wasn't the case. So, here's a learning experience. Move on. Hopefully he performs better. Fuck Ohio State. I hope they suck and don't win anything the rest of the year.
My question is, was Ohio State's defense that good, or was Manning just that fucking bad? Because who really prevented Texas from scoring any points? A lot of the
just
chips were on
'cause-
Manning from
Just because I
fucking
hate Matt
everything
Patricia,
up.
I'm gonna say both. But
I think it was a thing though. Like I said, he had a quarterback condom on him all the first half, which made Ohio State's defense, which is a top 10 defense, look like the number 1 defense because every play it was like, okay, we know the ball's not going more than 5-10 yards. It wouldn't. And then the one time in the second half on 3rd and 15 where they let Arch throw the ball, he threw a horrible interception and they went right back to the quarterback condom.
You're not
I think it's
wrong.
both. Yeah, I think it's both. But let's talk about the next game here, and I think this one shocked a lot of people.
Just to finish up on the whole one Manning that didn't make it to the NFL thing. He
Yep.
was a promising prospect out of high school and never played a single down of college, so we'll really never know.
Oh, so it was a high school spinal cord injury.
He never even played his freshman year at Ole Miss because he was forced to retire before the season even started.
Then I do
All right, well.
think Luke has a
So-
case where that could be a bar story. Yeah.
Yeah, because he
Going
never even
SEC.
played
Oh,
college.
100%. Even
Yeah.
if he played in college for a year, I mean, he got hurt and he clearly didn't make it. So yeah,
how
it's a
many
big-
how
it's a
many
big
high
what-if
school
story.
kids you hear? Oh, I would have made it to college and I would have made it pro if I didn't get
If
this
I'm going
injury.
to be
I'm
honest,
not saying
I've
it's not a
never
valid injury to
actually
take him
heard.
out, but I'm just saying you can't say anything if it happened from high school and then you never played college. You can't say, oh yeah, he
I
definitely
didn't know he didn't
most
play
likely
down in
made it to the
college.
pros.
Yeah, I just figured that out for you. So there you go.
The third Manning brother, Cooper Manning,
Appreciate
was
that, Ty.
diagnosed with spinal stenosis at age 18, a condition of congenital narrowing of the spinal cord canal that can cause pressure on his spinal cord and nerves, leading to him becoming numb in his hands and finger throughout football games. Okay, so if this is true, he had a good reason to quit. But yeah.
You're just hoping it's not hereditary.
Okay. Next game, we got the number 8 team moving all the way back to the 20s after this loss. Alabama, who lost to the team that went 2-10 last year, Florida State. Thomas Castellanos came out here, called his shot, talking his shit, and everyone thought he was crazy for saying that Alabama has no chance against Florida State. And not only did Florida State win this game, but they covered the 13.5 point given to Bama against this team. Thomas Castellanos, 150 yards on the ground, but 80 yards 150 yards through the air and 80 yards on the ground with a touchdown. And this defense shut Bama down, honestly, 3 out of the first 4 quarters of the game. So, how do we feel? Because the first 9 minutes, I thought 9-minute drive to start the game from Alabama. Run down their throat, jam, score, 7-0. Okay, Bama's going to murder them. And then after those 9 minutes, everything fell apart.
I'll say you're
We'll go to
foolish for thinking that because you hadn't even seen Castellanos from Florida State get the ball yet, and that's what you were thinking. That's the real issue. Because since Alabama has gotten their new head coach, as a 10-plus point favorite, forget the actual number, 10 or more point favorite, they've lost 4 of those games. Saban lost 4 games as a 10-plus point favorite in his entire fucking career at Alabama.
Yeah, I'll give you another one.
It's only been 2 years.
I'll give you another one. Kalen DeBoer, in the last 10 games Alabama has played, has gone 5-5. Nick Saban has never gone 5-5 ever in Alabama. I'll give you another one right there.
That's because Nick Saban
On
was
a
the fucking goat.
generationally bad
It's-
run
it's-
for
This
crazy.
man robbed Alabama because he had one good year at Washington. He robbed Alabama, and his buyout is $60 million, which is the greatest thing he could ever possibly have because I guarantee you he's not making it to the end of this season.
Man really
And
did.
also, Alabama as a powerhouse, dead.
That man really did just go to the Natty with Washington against Michigan and then finesse the shit out of the SEC in Alabama.
He's an
Just be like,
idiot.
yeah,
He
I'm
is
that
a
good.
Big
Yeah.
Ten coach. That is the problem. He is not.
Bro,
an
they would have
SEC
given him a
coach.
lifetime contract, and he could have stayed in Washington forever and been the best Washington coach in the history of the program. Instead, he's going to Bama to try to follow Saban, and he's tarnishing his whole career, and he'll never be the same.
He's better as the underdog, not the favorite. That's the best.
100%, clearly. Jesse?
Oh boy. It's crazy how Florida State just went up, down, you know.
Now Florida State's a top 10 team.
And honestly, DeBoer had a freshman running back who was doing much better than his older running backs, but he just wouldn't play him. Last time I checked, Saban on multiple occasions has played the younger guy in the spots he should. DeBoer needs to be fired at the end of this season because he's not going to make the playoffs. Said it here now.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, if you can't beat an unranked Florida State team, then what are you doing? I mean, you're in the SEC, dog. You got to play LSU, Auburn. I mean, I don't know their schedule, so I'm saying that as if they are. But regardless, you're in probably the toughest conference in college football.
Well, let's play this game really quickly, okay? So I have Alabama's schedule in front of me. They play UL Monroe, which will be a W, and then they play Wisconsin, which we assume they will win, okay? Then they're now playing a number 4 Georgia team. Do we think they beat Georgia?
Hell no.
Okay. Then they go play Vanderbilt, who beat them last year.
If we're going based off that info, then no. Then Vanderbilt will beat them again.
Saying, then
I still think they beat Vandy.
Okay, then
They should.
Then here's where things get very interesting. They play number 22 Tennessee. Then they play number 10 South Carolina. Then they play number 3 LSU, and then they play number 18 Oklahoma. Bang, 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 bang. When that stretch is
Don't know what Oklahoma is, but that's at least at best you're winning one of those 4.
Then they play Missouri, Eastern Illinois, and Auburn. So I think this team could lose 4 or 5 games.
I think this team will lose 4 or
I
5
could see them
games.
losing more. I really can.
Which is crazy because it's Bama, but still.
Makes me so happy.
I just find it hilarious that, at the end of last season, they try to get the revenge game on against the dog shit Michigan team. They got punched in the fucking mouth and left a bad taste all off season to enter the season to start the season here to get absolutely fucking mugged in the back alley by a 2-10 team from last season is absolutely hilarious. I don't know. That's just. Okay.
I do think it's very funny. I agree. All right. Does anyone have any final thoughts on this, or can we move on? We good? All right. Let's move on. There was a shit ton of blowouts in this 4:00 slate. So the next game we have to talk about is Kansas State. I want to have a quick little chat about them. They barely beat North Dakota by 3 points by scoring in the final 7 seconds after Avery Johnson played like shit against Iowa State. His dad and his brother got into a fist fight after the game, and he came back against North Dakota State. It continued to play very interesting because all of his deep touchdown passes were off screen passes or short passes where it was a 70-yard run. So he gets $300 on the stat line, 300 yards on the stat line, but he still was under 50% completion. And are we Kansas State, number 17, and they're still a top 25 team somehow? Can we give up on them? Can we give up on Avery Johnson? Or is this just
I don't want any North Dakota State slander.
Okay.
North Dakota State 2015 13-2, 2018 15-0, 2019 16-0, 2021 14-1.
FCS.
They don't fuck around, Dylan.
They're
10
FCS,
fucking championships, you little bitch.
This is an FCS. This is in Division.
There's too many transfers in this fucking sport for teams to be as good as they're supposed to be week 1. There's too many. There's no preseason. All the teams that don't look good week 1, they're gonna be good. But there's a million transfers, and you're trying to figure it out week 1 with no preseason games. This is just gonna be the first couple weeks of college football moving forward. But I will not take North Dakota State slander.
But can you take? Okay, but that's not my question. My question is, what about Avery Johnson slander? Is that acceptable?
It might be acceptable in a couple weeks.
I think it's acceptable now.
I think you need to play more than one game when every team has 20, 40, 60 new players.
And it's carrying over into this year. The last 4 games last year, he looked like booty.
Okay, let me just put this out there as my preface. Bill Belichick got fucking destroyed. Are you telling me Bill Belichick doesn't know how to coach a football team? No. It's going to take time to figure these things out.
But Avery Johnson had 3 years to figure it out. Bill Belichick's had 1 game.
The teams change every year.
Okay, but I'm still saying it goes to.
I'm still saying.
We'll talk about it with Cade Klubnik. When they're blitzing on every play on LSU, are you going to tell me that this man, as a senior for his 4th year, can't do different things or shouldn't be doing different things because he's got a different O-line? No, he should be more innovative out of the pocket. I don't think that just because you have a different team,
you're gonna let me answer. I'd probably say yeah. He might be like, what the fuck? Because he's got a brand new O-line, doesn't know their tendencies
then
as
we're
well.
just on different sides of the coin because I think if you're a 5th-year senior and you're a Heisman candidate, you need to realize they're blitzing every play. Let's move out of the pocket a little bit.
Let's be honest. Of the top 10 Heisman candidates at the beginning of the year, the list is actually legit probably by week 5 or 6.
Okay.
Week 10 is the hype list. Or week 1 is the hype list.
Look, we're here to overreact, man. That's how I hate to say it, that's how we kind of get content.
I don't overreact. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure you don't, Donnie. All right, you know what? Speaking of that, we're going to skip right over this LSU-Clemson game. We'll get to it in a second. But first, we're going to go to this Michigan game. Michigan and New Mexico. Why? Luke was there in the stadium, in the attendance. Did they cover 34.5 points?
I was going to ask, what's there to even talk about?
Did they cover 34.5 points? No. But I do want to actually talk about Bryce Underwood because I'm not here to shit on him, and I'm not here to gas him up, but I thought he did very good. I thought he had a couple passes that I thought were very good for Bryce. I thought Bryce was able to move on his legs. I thought New Mexico State played their balls off, and this game was a close game, so I'm not going to sit here and say I think Michigan's this great team. But I want to talk about Bryce. I think Bryce did a great job.
I mean, Bryce looked very fucking sharp. I'm gonna be honest, he really did shock me just from being that freshman and just seeing the size in person is just fucking nuts. But anyways, fucking the defense was shaky a little bit, especially after our guy got fucking kicked out after that fumble. Should have been fumble 6, but they're still taking stupid penalties, and I mean they wouldn't let Bryce air it out. I think it's really because they didn't want to show Oklahoma a lot of stuff that they have up their sleeve. But at the same time, it was pissing me off a lot because there's a lot of plays that they probably could have ran and covered the spread easily because they just wouldn't. They played way too conservative and way too just basic football instead of like trying to show some things off and what Bryce can actually do.
Jake, the other Michigan fan, we'll go to you.
Yeah, I'm kind of going to tail off what Luke said. I mean, he looked way better than any Michigan quarterback that's set foot in this college in more than 5 years, it feels like. I don't remember
He's
the last
best
time.
thing you have since Denard Robinson. It's been a minute.
It's okay. I didn't want to feel like it was that crazy, but all right,
it's not.
That was the name I was going to throw out. But yeah, I just based on
and
that
yes,
game,
that's JJ slander. Sorry to you Michigan fans.
Granted, New Mexico State isn't like that fucking crazy college or nothing to come in and fuck shit up. They played their hearts out, just like Dylan said. I mean, New Mexico State didn't come in to mess around. They played a good game. Underwood overperformed in my eyes. Did I expected him to do well based on the hype and the money we paid him to come here? Yeah. Did I expect him to throw over 200 yards in his first game? And yet alone, he didn't throw a pick, right? I mean, he was clean.
No, he had 250 yards. He had 10
a freshman quarterback come in, do what he did, and excel was great. I loved it. Yes, the fucking stupid targeting penalty. I don't feel like he tried to go for his head. It was the helmet-on-helmet contact. I get it. But like Luke said, you could definitely see the fall off after that.
Michigan is just like Michigan State. Y'all will beat the shit out of them in the first half, and then in the second half, you take your foot off the gas a little bit. But
it's like me in any football game I ever play.
But you still have a good enough team to where the game's secured, 100%. So yeah, look at that. I can give Michigan compliments too.
So from the non-biased Michigan fan here, he was good.
Yeah, he was good.
And you can't say anything really about him until you watch this weekend's game. That's my opinion.
Oklahoma.
Oh, trust me. Yeah, the true test is this next game.
Let me see him go on the road against a good team, not a great team, a good team in Oklahoma, and let me see what he does.
Take the fucking handcuffs off him and let him fucking try and air it out a little bit.
New Mexico State was a good starter for him. You know, you keep the passes short, you keep the game flowing. It worked.
Because like
Oklahoma,
I mean,
you're gonna need to throw
with
some
all
shit in
his
there.
good, like he had a lot of good plays, but there were plays where he sailed the ball over an open receiver.
Oh,
But like
100%. Yeah.
he obviously has some jitters going. Like he's a freshman quarterback starting. Like he's 18 years old in the big house with 100,000 people watching him. Like
Like
there's
we
gonna
said,
be
I'm-
some jitters, but
That's what I'm saying.
there's gonna be some jitters next week too.
And
So you got
Michigan,
the
and
hype
Michigan
around
has
him.
RB1.
Sorry,
gotta talk
you got the
about it.
hype around him. You got all this money flowing through him because people want him to play here. You know, top quarterback recruit in the country at the time, or whatever you want to call it. He comes in and he performs, and that's all you can ask at this point. I mean, it's early. He's a freshman. Mistakes are going to be made. You learn from him. So
I honestly saw a lot more drop passes than I thought I was going to see. He's got a little bit of a rocket on him.
Oh, dude, he was fucking.
He's got to learn touch.
I think this is where Michigan upgrades their receivers in the
I feel like
middle.
every QB needs a little bit more touch on him, you know?
Everybody just needs to be touched a little more, you know?
But I mean, I feel like I said, that's got a lot to do with the jitters. You're just gonna throw it as hard as you fucking can because you don't want it to get picked. As long as they don't catch it, I guess it's fine.
Yeah. I just can't wait for them to give him the green light to keep it on the read options. That's what I'm excited about.
Well, they don't want him to get smacked. They're
I
not
know.
ready for his welcome to college football moment yet.
I know.
Keep him in Michigan as long as we can, Luke. That's the.
It's
that's
just,
the goal.
I know it's just tough
You just
to
can't
see.
risk
and
him
it-
being the next Jadeveon Clown.
It just sucks when you're at the game and then they're limiting him and you're just like, dude, why can't I
Just
just see this in
Luke,
person?
just-
Why do I gotta watch it on
I
the
don't want to be
screen?
that guy, Luke, but you gotta just go to a better game than the first game against the Lobos. Because let me remind you what you told me the other day. What the fuck is a Lobo? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Just pick a better game.
Oh,
Just pick a
man.
better game.
No, Jesse, you have no idea. I pissed off some like 60 or 55-year-old dude to the point where he walked all the way across the section and tried to get like over here. Like, are you serious? You not know what a Lobo is? Are you just fucking around? And I thought his heart was gonna fucking break.
You probably did. You probably broke his fucking heart.
I don't know if he had a kid on the team or what, but
Well, he was at a
That
New
dude-
Mexico State game. He probably
the
had a
dude
kid
was
on the
sad.
He
All right.
must have had a kid on the team. There's no other reason to be there.
Why else would you be there? So we got two more games to talk about in college. We got LSU and Clemson. Number 9 LSU rallied to beat them 17-10 in the season opener. And honestly, Garrett Nessmeyer looked great.
I was gonna say, you want to talk about an actual Heisman
Eh,
contender? It's
yeah,
that guy.
But I think the big thing that I honestly took away is that LSU, from what I've seen, best defense in the country. This man, Cade Klubnik, had 2 seconds to breathe every single play. And then when he tried to run the ball, they had 30 carries on, I believe, 30 yards on 20 carries was what they finished with. Could not run the ball at all. And then on the passing side, a lot of checkdowns, a lot of short passes because every other play was a blitz. And honestly, Clemson's all these starters returning on the offensive line were getting bullied on the O-line by the defensive front from LSU. So, great play from Garrett Nessmeyer, but even better play from LSU's defense. And the Heisman favorite next to Arch looked just as confused as Clemson fans. So, back up. I know you got something to
Go
say.
to someone else. Go to someone else.
Clemson was a little too high
Jesse?
for me. Clemson was a little too high for me in the first place, and I feel like the only reason they were that high is because of the whole they'll probably win the ACC. But
And they had the most for starters in starting in college football returning. The
LSU
24
started-
returning.
put a little more respect on the name.
This LSU defense is fucking scary. Donnie?
All right, I'm ready now.
All right, I'll make this quick then for you. If there's one college football team outside of Michigan that I really know, I'm gonna say is LSU. And granted, you can say whatever you want. I'm gonna put out my opinion here. Between playing with them in college football and watching them in the SEC, because they're one of my favorite teams to watch in the SEC, they have just a good core, and especially playing with them in college football. I know it sounds fucking corny and cheesy. Call me, say what you want. I don't give a fuck. That defense is insane. They have a really good defense between from secondary back down to their D line. It's top notch all the way around. And defense wins championships. So if you have a good defense, your offense can be so-so, but as long as your defense can keep the points down, your offense can do the job. So you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if LSU keeps as high as they are now, inside the top 5 ranking wise, and makes a run in the playoffs. I wouldn't.
Yep.
Garrett Nussmeier, like you were saying, I mean, top-notch fucking quarterback. He looks like top Heisman candidate after week 1. Which doesn't say much, but it's there.
Bang. It's already moved, ladies and gentlemen. He
Your
is
Trophy
the
favorite.
Heisman favorite at the moment.
Is that my boy Lenoris at number 2?
Did you watch the South Carolina game? Your boy Lenoris was balling.
I know, but Virginia Tech's defense is booty cheek, so I didn't think.
I don't really think that matters. I think
go.
if you ball every week, you win the Heisman.
Dude,
And it starts with week 1.
Lenoris
But-
to the Heisman.
Like I said, bro, Garrett Nussmeier looking good after week 1. I think these LSU Tigers are going to be different. By the way, they finally won the first game of the year, which it's been a minute.
I was a little sad about that because I was waiting for the annual Brian Kelly crash out press conference the next day. We didn't get that. But I guess it is what it is. Luke, any thoughts on this game before we move on into the final one?
Honestly, not really. I didn't really catch a lot of games. I was just.
I
seeing
understand because you were at the Michigan game while this was happening, so you have a very, very valid reason. All right. Final game that we have to get to is the last one of second to last one here. The one on Monday night, the Catholics versus the Convicts, the good old Miami Hurricanes against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And this was a great football game. Also, like Tyler said earlier in the day, South Carolina beat Virginia Tech 24-11 in the Aflac kickoff. W's in the chat. Go Cox. It's Cockember. We're trying to get to Cockuary. That's the goal this year. So, number 10, Miami. Number 6, Notre Dame in a great football game, in my opinion. Miami pretty much first half put their foot on their throat. They made it a 17-7 game. Going into the fourth quarter, Notre Dame got a little bit of momentum, and that little bit of momentum carried them a long way. Huge run, touchdown, huge run to get into distance, passing touchdown. Turnover by the defense. Back down the field with a bomb 60-yard play. And again, we're in the end zone. Now we got a tie game in the fourth quarter. Miami had the ball with 2.5 minutes to go. Carson Beck did exactly what he needed to do. Mark Fletcher, the running back, did exactly what he needed to do. Consistent yardage till the time ran off. Game-winning field goal. Shaboom. It's all about the U. And Miami wins 27-24.
Never a doubt.
Jesse?
Always had Miami, just never got to put my opinion out there.
Gotcha. So, you felt confident about Carson Beck and this team this whole time? You thought they were going to go handle business?
No. Carson Beck was the only question mark.
Okay. Ooh, interesting. Elaborate.
I watched what he failed to do at Georgia when
I agree. I just want your
the
opinion.
season we thought he would, do better. But change of scenery, new bag. Got everything around him the same, but
And he's dating a Cavender twin.
didn't know that.
Yeah. One of the Cavender twins. He's rocking with them.
Hey.
That's how I found out about him in the social media eye.
That's all I got.
Donnie, any thoughts on this game?
Yeah, it was actually probably one of the most exciting games this weekend, if not the most exciting one. It was close. It was hard fought. And you know what? I'm happy Miami won because, there's not – granted, they're usually a team that does well for the most part, but I like seeing new teams come in and win, and they're a team I don't see very often. So
Yeah,
I'm happy for them. They're ranked high. I like to see them do well this year. That's about as much as I
Football's
have.
better when the U's better.
I thought it was great last year with Cam Ward.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm saying I'm happy they're building off that.
Yeah.
Luke, what do you got?
I was just a little disappointment because I put my faith in the Irish on my parlay, and had their money line involved with it, so you can see how that went.
Luke likes
Yeah.
losing money.
Their best running back, Jeremiah Love, a.k.a. the first Heisman running back on the board, 10 carries, 33 yards.
Yeah, that was tough to see because I had them going for like 80 or 100.
I was going to say, that was a big reason why your bet probably fell.
I think I had them for like 2 touchdowns too, and it's like, oh, gee, this ain't going good.
All right, Todd, do you have any thoughts on this game, or do you want to move to the North Carolina game?
I do, but I'm trying to pull up the video that goes
Gotcha.
with what I'm about to say. So I need you to talk for another minute.
All right, I can give you another minute of me talking. I can talk about the fact that Miami's defense for 3 out of the first 4 quarters wouldn't let their rushing attack get going nor their passing attack, because C.J. Carr was supposed to come out here and essentially be the guy who got things going on this passing game. Hey, we got 2 of their best wide receivers coming back. We got, what's his name? Malachi Fields out there. 3 catches for 3 yards.
48, but I hear you.
Oh, sorry. 3 catches for 48 yards on 3 receptions. That's my bad. Then we had the other star wide receiver. What did he do? I believe that was Jordan Faison. 5 receptions on 33 yards. So Miami's defense, not only on the rushing attack, but for the passing attack, for the first 3 quarters, shut them down. The 4th quarter, things got very slippery. But at that point, you had a 24-point lead to where you could have some more time. Or 17. Sorry. Tyler, was that enough time?
Yeah, man. I mean, things weren't really going well for me, so I took the under on this game.
Mm-hmm.
That missed by half a fucking point because these motherfuckers wanted to decide to score later. However, this was one of the coolest things I've seen in a minute.
Uh-huh.
This motherfucker dives to catch the ball, misses it completely, but kicks it to the other guy running behind him who intercepts it, which just proves that anything can happen in college football. So, Luke, stop yelling at the game. I'm just kidding.
No. There was actually a play in the Michigan game too where some shit like that happened where we got a pick off some stupid shit off like the O-line's head and it floated to our guys. I'm like, I can't complain about that shit anymore.
Yeah, no,
It's real.
It's moments like
real.
that where it gives you that realization of like, fuck.
But wasn't
All the
there
shit we bitch about, it's like,
You're
damn
like,
it,
damn.
it happens.
But wasn't
Maybe
there a
it's
catch
kinda
in that game
legit
too?
sometimes.
Wasn't that the Miami game where he had that one-handed nasty grab?
Oh,
into the
yeah,
end
dude,
zone?
that was
Yeah,
insane.
it was like,
Yes.
honestly, that's
Same
what I
game.
thought you were about to pull
Some
up.
Odell type shit.
No. I've
The
seen
Odell
I've
type.
seen some Odell shit before. The kickball
know, that
interception, that's new to me.
That's fair. That is fair.
All right, final game we got to talk about in week 1 of college is Bill Belichick Chapel Bills debut. So the only game that happened on ESPN on Tuesday night, yes. TCU Horned Frogs came into Chapel Hill. Like I said, Gio Lopez from South Alabama started the game hot. He was 2 for 2 and a couple big runs. And oh shit, if only anybody knew that those 2 passes were the only 2 passes he would complete until halftime. That was it. You saw 2 passes in the first drive, and then at halftime, you saw 2 passes, 51 yards, and you're like, wait a minute, those are the only 2 passes from his first goddamn possession. We move into the second half. He starts throwing the ball a little more. Fumbles the ball. Next possession. Throws a pick. Things are falling apart, and TCU has now put up 42 unanswered points on North Carolina. They put in the man who broke his leg last year in game number 1, Max Johnson, and he comes out there 9 for 11, 100 yards, throwing beamers for a touchdown. So we know who won the starting job next week, but this week it was a pretty brutal loss for game 1 in Chapel Hill.
Max Johnson came in and said, give me my fucking job back.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing? Give me my job back. And he got it back. However, it's Bill Belichick in a new environment with 70 new fucking players because they're all fucking brand new. So it's going to take a minute.
I agree. We had to mention it, but I do agree. I think the 70 new players is huge.
Maybe Bill was a little distracted. He had his girl on the sideline for a bit.
I saw something where she came up to him asking him something, and one of the comments was, hey, Bill, can I get $20 for concessions?
I saw another clip where it was fucking Leanne Toohey. Run the dang ball, Bert. Run the dang ball.
I found it hilarious that I just found it funny that anytime anything wrong happened in the game, immediately camera pans to Bill, and Bill's just standing there like,
What's
what am
funny
I
is
doing?
that's how
And he's
Bill
just
looks.
there like, what am I doing here? Why
That's
did
how
I
Bill
do
looks
this?
when they walk out on the field. That's how Bill looked when they scored their first touchdown. That's how Bill looks, honestly, when he's probably making love to his 24-year-old girlfriend. His facial expressions don't really change. Ever. which is why his interviews are the best. When they were like, "Hey, what's up with the cut off sweatshirt? You had to do it," and Bill goes, "Yeah, it's kind of my thing." Like that's hilarious.
That's so Bill. He's the driest version of humor there is on the internet.
I agree. So that was week 1 of college, but we're not done with football, ladies and gentlemen. We have the NFL. Also, shout out to Lee Corso. All of the teams that Lee Corso coached at in his college career won on his final day. His final headgear pick cashed. He was the only player that picked Florida State against Alabama, cashed. It was only right that on Lee's final day, everything went Lee's way.
This man literally, every game they asked him about, he got it right.
Yep.
That's Lee.
Because they only asked him about the teams that he coached at, and he kept picking the teams that he coached at, and they all fucking won for him. Because of course.
What are they going to do? Lose on Lee Corso Day? No.
Right. All right, so I'm going to ask a question. Do you guys want to do Thursday night football game, then future, or then the predictions, or do you want to do predictions and then the game?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, then we'll go with predictions first. That's what I have in front of me. Thank you. The NFL is here, and honestly, let's get a video in there.
Goff on first down, firing downfield for Williams. He's got it! Jamison Williams into the end zone, touchdown!
Genty breaking a tackle with that stiff arm, takes a little stutter step, picks up a first down, cuts it back inside. Ashton Genty trying to turn on the gas. Out of the backfield, Barkley slips 2 tackles and picks up the first.
You can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught.
All right. We're kicking off right now where we left off on the last podcast. We gave you all of our NCAA division winners, Heisman winners, all that good stuff. And now it's time to bring it over to NFL. And I have the right DraftKings preview odds before Dylan shits on me. He has an account. He has the futures. You will not have to worry about this anymore. I took the time and liberty to create a DraftKings account. You're welcome. Tyler?
Dylan just said he was going to shit on himself.
Tyler, I believe you have a sound effects bar. This would be a great time for some applause.
Okay, all right. I feel like it's unwarranted because you're asking
I think
for
it's
it.
pretty earned.
I think you get 1 second.
I was waiting for the boo.
You're
You
really
need to
all
get
right,
snaps.
we're kicking it off with the AFC East. We have obviously the betting favorite and the division champions, the Buffalo Bills at -330, followed by the Patriots at +475, Miami +950, and the Jets and Justin Field at +2,200. Who wants to start?
I hate being sweaty, but I'm taking the Bills. What the fuck, man? It's not even close.
I think it will be in that order, except Miami's going to finish last.
So it's not going to be in that order.
Yeah, I said except.
So Jesse has the Bills as well.
No one else to take. Patriots aren't there yet.
I agree. I have the Bills as well. You guys, yeah, I do have the Bills in this division.
Who
I-
do you even take?
Go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
I'm picking. The only reason I'm picking this is because I think it'd be hilarious. I'm picking the Jets to win it because I find it hilarious if they won the division right after Aaron Rodgers fucked everything up and left.
Show he was the problem.
Yes.
I'm going to ride the tide and go with Buffalo, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if New England makes a better shot at it than they have in the last few years. I think New England will be a 2-seed fringe playoff team at the 6 or 7 spot.
Okay. Let's go to the other AFC team in the North. We have the Baltimore Ravens, obviously, another division favorite at the front of the favorite pack, -170. Then we have Cincinnati at +290, Pittsburgh at +475 with Aaron Rodgers, and then the Cleveland Browns and their situation at +4,000.
Having +4,000 in your own division is fucking wild.
That's why I said their situation.
I think
Considering the next lowest in any division is 2,200.
Cincinnati's got no chance. Like, it's Baltimore. Cincinnati is a good offense, but I don't think any team's been first in their division with a bottom 5 defense, no matter how good their offense was.
I'll go next. Dylan, I predict madness. Give me the Bengals.
I love that. Only because I don't like when I'm alone. I also have the Bengals winning this division. I have them having a very similar record to Baltimore, and I had it being in the end of the year situation where Cincinnati pulls ahead. Now, Cincinnati had the worst defense in the year last year and was one game, not of their own doing, away from getting into the playoffs. And they have gotten upgrades. You might not say they're big ones, but they do have them. And if this offense continues to do what they've been doing, especially from last year and the year before, they will get 11 wins. And I'm going to take the Bengals as well. I like some madness. And you know what else I like, Tyler? Some value. Give me that at plus 290.
This game between the Ravens and the Eagles, third to last week of the season on Sunday, December 14th, is going to mean something. Just wait.
I agree. Jake?
I'm going to ride with Jesse on this one. I think Baltimore still takes the division. I think Cincy definitely puts up. I wouldn't be shocked if they finish with damn near the same record, like Dylan said. I mean, they're both great teams, regardless of Cincinnati's defense. But I think the Ravens still take it.
I can't wait for Luke to try to sell me on fucking Cleveland.
No, I'm taking Baltimore.
Okay, thank you.
It's just hard to see past Baltimore in this division, especially after just shitting on Rodgers. So I'm not going to make a case for the Steelers.
Yeah. I agree 100%. All right, we got the last team in the A. Oh, no, we have two more teams in the AFC. Sorry. We got the next team in the AFC, the AFC South. We have the favorite, the Houston Texans at plus 105. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence at plus 290. We got the Colts and Danny Dimes starting the year at plus 425. And then we got my Tennessee Titans and Cam Ward at plus 650.
Not that it matters, but you have the Jags at 270, right? Not whatever you said?
Yes,
Okay.
270.
You didn't say 270.
What did I say?
Not 270.
Oh, well,
Doesn't
yes,
matter.
I have them at 270.
Close enough.
Sorry. So, Jesse, we're going to start with you. So, bam.
Taking the Jags. Maybe the Titans, but I prefer the Jags.
Thank God.
Go again with the absurd statements.
It's only absurd because you don't understand.
First one I kind of agree with. Tennessee.
No.
I want you to help him understand because I need some help understanding too.
Tennessee's defense is like one player away from being just as good as Houston's. And Houston hasn't shown me that they have an O-line. And their run game is, I believe, wash Nick Chubb. And Joe Mixon may not touch the field. I need to see this offense perform because their weapons are low. It's really Nico and rookie.
Wait, who did you take to win the division again? I'm sorry.
Jacksonville.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Okay, I was making sure.
But I like how Tennessee's set up.
Me too.
They just didn't have a quarterback. They have weapons. Their
I agree.
defense is above average.
I thought Tennessee was one of the better first-round pick teams I've seen. Like, on paper, you're like, they have a lot of talent here. They still don't have a quarterback. I agree. But can you elaborate a little on Jacksonville?
I think Trevor Lawrence finally takes that step. Stops bullshit. I really do.
I mean, the kind of tail off of that, I'm on Jesse's side. I think Jacksonville wins the division this year. Trevor Lawrence is on a year where he needs to perform, where he will no longer be relevant in the NFL. He will be another backup quarterback who rides the bench behind somebody else. So he needs to either hike up his skirt or fall apart. I think he'll hike it up this year. He's got Travis Hunter. He's got weapons to throw to. He's got Evan Ingram at tight end. The O-line's kind of shoddy.
Evan Ingram is in Denver.
Ah, fuck. He did get
So
moved.
basically
Damn.
what you're saying is if they don't win the division this year for Trevor Lawrence.
I wouldn't say that entirely. I mean, he just needs to have a good year. You can be a good quarterback and have a decent year. And I think he'll make the playoffs. I mean, if they don't win the division, they'll be in that bottom half.
I don't think
5,
so,
6,
though.
7.
I think they have to win the division to get in the playoffs.
Think so?
With
There's a
the
lot of good
division
AFC
this,
teams,
with
so
the
I see where you're
division
coming
this
from.
week,
Yeah.
I have to agree with Jesse because whoever's winning this division ain't winning more than 10 games max. So, yeah.
This division will have a 9-8 winner.
Tycho, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling Houston Texans. Only thing I've seen them do over the last 3 years is improve. I think losing Stephon Diggs is an improvement. Why?
And-
Because he's
and
a
what's his
fucking
name?
cancer.
Who's the other wide receiver they lost that fucked himself up at the end of the year? Tank Dell?
Tank
He's not
Dell.
good.
Tank Dell. Yep.
Okay.
I think it's an improvement.
Can't
because
fuck
he-
himself up.
A cancer. Not Tank Dell. Stephon Diggs. He's a cancer. Send him to the Patriots. The only possible culture that could probably fix him without it being the Lions, but the Lions would never take a chance on that. And I just think CJ Stroud didn't have the year he wanted to have last year. He's going to come
Yeah.
out there and say, fuck this. I'm having my year this year. I think Nick Chubb is not going to be what Nick Chubb was in Cleveland, but having a 1-2 punch we've seen can be very good, like we've seen in the Lions. I'm not saying that he's comparable to Jahmyr Gibbs at all or David Montgomery, but having a 1-2 punch where it's not like, oh, our Joe Mixon's not running right. We're just going to throw in, what's his name, 5th round pick. No, it's Nick fucking Chubb. So
Yeah.
you got a solid guy there.
I
And
agree.
I've just seen improvements on improvements from the Texans, who have a solid defense, and they have one of the best young defensive players in the league. So if he takes a step up and everybody else takes a step up, I see Houston.
You talk about that defensive lineman.
I'm talking about what's his face, Anderson.
I can't. Yeah,
Will
yeah,
Anderson.
yeah. I couldn't remember his name. I know he's on the D line.
Yeah.
I don't think he got worse from last year to this year. So
Oh, God.
We also have Danielle Hunter lined up across from him.
Yeah.
yup.
On the other side of him.
Luke?
Improvements.
There's not a single team in this division that gives me any confidence to have a pick, but I'm just gonna have to go with Houston. If Nico Collins can stay healthy for CJ Stroud, I think they can do it. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll piggyback off you two, just because I also have Houston winning this division. I will make this. Tennessee is not finishing last. The Colts are finishing last. I'll promise you that
Yeah.
right fucking now.
Yeah, I
Colts are
believe
in
that.
4th. Tennessee's in 3rd. Jacksonville and Houston, you can make your 1 and 2. But I'm taking Houston because even though, like Tyler said, no Stephon Diggs, no Tank Dell, here's how I'm looking at wide receiver 1, 2, and 3. I'm looking at Nico Collins, Christian Kirk, and Xavier Hutchinson. I feel perfectly fine with those 3. Perfectly fine. Then you go into the tight end spot, Dalton Schultz, no problems there. This is the best defense in the division. I think that there's a lot of things going off of this where you say CJ Stroud first year, great year. Second year, had the sophomore slump. Now we're back to year 3, where things will go back to upward. So I'm riding the Texans as well. I just think there's a lot of things going their way.
I'm going to disagree. I'm actually going to agree with you. I'm not going to change my pick. I'm still going to ride with Jacksonville, but defense wins championships, and they do have the best defense in that division.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Yeah, I agree with you. That's a solid pick.
Okay.
I mean, it's between those two, and I also agree with you in Tennessee not finishing last.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you that the Colts will probably be 4th.
I don't think that's a biased pick to say that either.
I will say, Dylan, the
No.
Texans also have Brevin Jordan. He just started the year on IR, but
Yeah, and then like
yeah.
you said, Tyler, their running backs right now, they just signed Nick Chubb, right? You have Nick Chubb and Dameon Pierce as a 1-2 combo.
And
That-
Dameon Pierce he's not a bad running back.
He's a
by any
very
means.
good running back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. So like a lot of things about this.
I mean,
Texans
don't
team.
leave out Joe Mixon.
And
Yeah, he's
Joe
on IR
Mixon.
though. So
You have but I know he's on the IR. That's why I didn't. say
Well,
that.
he'll play eventually.
But
So
no,
when
no,
he comes
no,
back,
no,
you got
no.
a 3-headed
Fingers
monster in the
crossed.
backfield.
If
And
they
CJ
don't-
Stroud his legs as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the final team in the AFC and the team that always finds a way to make it to the goddamn Super Bowl. The division favorites, the Kansas City Chiefs at -115. The Denver Broncos come in second at +240. The Chargers come in at +370. And then the Raiders and their situation are +2,200.
I want Luke to go first.
give me the Chargers. Let's just
God.
get out of the way now.
I hate you.
They got a solid on. They're looking pretty solid.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna be bad, but give me Denver.
Yes.
That's who I'm gonna take. Give me Denver.
Yeah.
I see the decline in the Chiefs have been so blatant in the last 2 years. I mean, granted, they've been to the Super Bowl. I get it. But the drop off is there. You can't tell me you can't see it.
Chiefs are finishing third in this division.
So I'm going to give it to the Broncos. And I'm going to say that Bo Nix gets that offense in line like it should be. And that defense is one of the top 3 in the league right now, if not number 1. So
Wish I had my Bo Nix jersey. I would co-sign everything that Donnie just said. I am, yes, Broncos last year. Bo Nix exceeded all of my expectations. That I had. He made this offense look like a team that had no offense for the last 6 years to an offense that not only do you want to watch, but you want to bet on. They were the best team when it came to covering the spread last year. They were the best team at covering the spread last year. I'm taking them to win the division. I'm super high on the Broncos. And like Jake said, top three defense in the league with a returning defensive player of the year in Pat Surtain. And value.
Well, good. God, that felt
Good offense, good defense, and they're not 50 years old like most of the Chiefs players. I'm taking Denver.
Jesse?
This is hard for me. I really do like Denver.
It shouldn't be hard.
And I have no faith in the Chargers.
Jesse, how hard is it? Is it like
Having a baby type hard?
it's got a pulse hard?
Yeah, it's got a pulse. Because the Chiefs always have a
Fuck you.
The Chiefs just Patrick Mahomes just had his worst season besides the first year he was in. And I can't think that he's because the defense is still solid. It's not like they haven't been, re-upping every time they lose somebody.
Yeah, and this is the best they felt about their receiving core in 4 years since Tyreek was there.
You got to start playing Xavier.
Crazy considering they drafted Tyreek Hill again.
Yep.
You can't just leave. Andy Reid knows how to use these guys. He's gonna figure it out, and they win tight ass games. They just.
So should I just start writing Chiefs?
A lot of teams can win tight ass games if they got the refs in their back
Yeah,
pocket.
anybody here what team you just picked? Because all I heard
Nope.
was heartbeats.
Not a single one. He said, I'm going to take the minimum.
No, I mean, of course, I'm taking the Chiefs. I feel like that's the only team I've talked about.
But you just told me not to write them.
Oh, I thought you were saying for your Should
No,
I?
I'm saying, so should
I thought you
I
were
just
saying
write the
should I never pick a team? Should I just write down the Chiefs?
No, I was like, is this the team you're going with? Kind
Yeah.
of thing. Okay, gotcha. So Jesse's got the Chiefs, Luke's got the Chargers, and we're on the Broncos. Let's move over to the NFC. Starting with the NFC North, which has been the Lions
Last 2 years.
So hard.
2 years.
No, wait, you know what I'm saying. Last 3 to 4 months since the odds have come out, they've been the betting favorite. And over the last couple of weeks, things have changed over here where now the Green Bay Packers are your favorites in this division at plus 165. The Lions now coming in at plus 190. Obviously, Micah Parsons is now a Green Bay Packer. That's why these odds are 165 as them as the favorite. Detroit second now at plus 190. Minnesota plus 360 and Chicago plus 600. I can't confirm this is the closest division race for odds because obviously last year this was the closest division race, period. So,
If I hear
who wants to start?
anything other than the one answer I should hear, I'm going to lose my shit on somebody.
You're gonna
All right,
lose
go.
your-
Start
You're
from the
gonna
top.
lose your shit.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your shit.
Well,
I never want to see you wear a Lions
I
jersey
just
again
want
if you
to. I
pick
just
anyone
want
with
to
the
remind
Lions.
everybody. Last year it was Dylan, Jesse, Tyler on the Lions, Luke on the Bears. Just
I'm
wanted-
the Bears. I'm completely passed on the Bears now.
Okay, just wanted to bring that up.
He's got to
in case
pick the
he's gonna double
Packers.
down.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
not
Luke
really-
spent all of Saturday night with a Packers fan, so he somehow got
Actually,
Packers.
Actually, I was gonna piss everybody off and go with the Vikings.
Yeah.
That wouldn't piss me off. That'd make me laugh at you. That would not piss me off. That would just make me laugh at you for being a
All right,
fucking
I want to
idiot.
hear your pick and your reasoning. Luke, let's hear it.
I don't think the Lions are gonna win the division 3 years in a row. That's
Okay.
something very hard to fucking do. So it's got to be either the Packers or the Vikings because I ain't picking the fucking Bears because fuck Caleb Williams, he's a bum.
Okay. So you got to pick one of them now.
I
All right,
I
now
did.
pull
I said
JJ
Vikings.
out of your mouth and then tell me who you're gonna pick.
Vikings.
Okay.
God damn it! Well,
There you
no,
go.
it's a
You
cheat.
said Packings or Packers, but you had to pick one.
Yeah.
I did pick like before saying that. I was like,
Okay. So
You did pick the
Luke's-
Vikings. You
Luke's
picked the
Luke's got
Vikings.
JJ and the Vikings. Donnie.
Lions, dog, all day. Motor City, baby. You kidding me? We got a team that's been together for the last 4 fucking years. You're gonna tell me some fucking Coach Mo rolls in Green Bay and it's gonna change the whole thing? Fuck no. We've been Minnesota's fucking king for the last 2-3 years. Go fuck yourself. Chicago, Ben Johnson, eat a dick, dog. We're gonna shit on you. We know all your fucking moves. Lions all day. King of the fucking North. Go Detroit. Not even a conversation. I don't even want to hear an argument. Just pick your team and let's go. Because I ain't here for the argument. There's no chance. Detroit all day.
Jesse, hit him with it. There's no other reason you're fucking right next to him.
I don't have the Lions winning this division. I'm seeing. It's funny because I'm not. I don't. I don't think the Lions win this
There you
division.
go, Jake.
And I think I'm gonna have to give it. I don't know. Minnesota's got the best defense, and if JJ can be just Sam Darnold,
He won't. It's JJ McCarthy. He can't throw a ball.
give me Minnesota.
God, you're helpless.
I don't
Helpless.
want to say it.
JJ
Yes, you
Square.
did. No, you said it. You said it.
No.
Right. Me, Jesse, Ryan, JJ Square.
What up?
Listen,
What are we doing here? We're a Detroit
Listen.
podcast. I
Who
pick
cares?
someone other than Detroit. We're from Michigan. We're 30 minutes outside Detroit.
And what? Every single fucking year we're gonna pick Detroit to win the division?
Yes, that's a no-brainer.
No.
Just do it anyway. What kind of
Nick,
loyalty
listen.
are you? What is this?
Listen,
Okay, if we do this for the fucking Red Wings in our division, are you gonna pick the Wings to win the fucking division?
Are we gonna
Every
let
single year?
Jesse
No.
fucking speak?
Minnesota has the best defense. That is true. Whether we like it or not, Minnesota has the best defense. Even if you have Micah Parsons, Minnesota still looks better all around.
I don't like it ever going.
Our offense is our best part, and the best part of our run game is different.
Dude,
Yeah,
Hutch
we've
was winning
seen it,
Defensive Player of the Year last year until he got hurt. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll wait.
Then you throw in the fact that JJ has sat a year, his team, and it's not like it's much different than what he's done. And we know that.
Sit and
This-
watch. Yeah, we know.
I can't remember the head coach's name, but he's turned quarterbacks around. He's done it for Sam.
Kevin
He's done it
O'Connell.
for Baker. I just feel like their defense can push them ahead in this division that's going to take 12 wins. Ooh.
I just don't see teams that are changing their rosters beating a team that's been the same for 4 years who has beaten them the last 3 years.
Because they have different coaches and different people pushing.
Dylan, you look antsy as hell. Please say whatever you need to say. I want to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's been playing the music.
I was wondering where that shit was coming from, dude. What the fuck?
I'm waiting.
I got the Packers.
Ah, that's it.
Give me Green Bay and Michael Parsons.
What?
Give me Jordan Love.
What the fuck?
Give me the Packers to win the
I'm not inviting any of you guys to the Lions game. Tyler, you're my one hope. For the love of God, please.
Detroit podcast. Listen to this music because things are getting real. I don't come on here to be the
I plugged
fan
my heads
favorite.
down
I
and
don't
everything
come
was
on
safe.
here to have everybody love what I do. I'm McDilly. And what does it say next to it? The goddamn villain. I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. The Lions have been the best team. The Lions have went up. They went 3 wins to 8 wins to 13 wins to 15 wins. It's been amazing, Jake. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to decline. They're going to degress. Whether we like it or not, it's going to happen. And the team that has been on our ass and on our dick, there is no reason other than skill, with a great young quarterback, with a great young offense, with a defense that now has Micah Parsons. It's the Packers.
All right, let me ask you this. Other than Micah Parsons, who do they got on the defense? Tell me.
They had nobody.
That's
on defense
about
last
it.
year. Jair Alexander was hurt all of last year.
Gone. He's gone.
He was hurt all of last year. He wasn't on the team last year. And they were a top 10 defense with nobody. Lucas Van Ness was a top 10 player out of nowhere.
They have maybe 3 guys.
Yes.
So they got
Maybe
rid of
3.
they got rid of arguably their best defensive lineman, their best corner, or whatever position Jair Alexander played, and brought in a linebacker. They got rid of. I just don't see it. There'll be a good games. I'm not saying that we're
I'm
going to blow
taking
them
the
out of the
fucking Lions.
I only know this from
Thank
Mutt.
you.
I only know this from Mutt. They also have Xavier McKinney.
Last year,
Xavier McKinney's a dog.
perfect 6-0 fucking sweep. The year before that, 4-2. Year before that, 5-1. I'm sorry, but until proven otherwise, this is our fucking division.
Thank you.
I mean, that's
Finally,
fair.
it took 4 fucking guys, but
Just don't see
finally
that.
I got somebody to ride with me. Holy shit.
I'm not
That was crazy.
Hey, man,
I
we
never.
gotta-
All
we
right,
gotta
let's move
create
on
some-
to the next debate.
We
I
gotta
don't want to hear
create some
nothing about it no
content,
more.
man. And I'm glad that we're not all on the same page. So we got the
Should be.
Packers,
Is that
three,
the
All
only
on the
two
same
Lions,
page. There's
two
a clear
Vikings.
pick here.
Now, we move on to the next division that I think will be a lot less chaotic than what just happened. The Super Bowl champion NFC East and the Eagles at -145. We then have the Commanders at +200, and then the Cowboys at +850, and the Giants at 1,800.
May I go first?
Yes.
I'm going to keep the trend of no one wins this division twice in a row. And I'm going to take the Commanders. That's
Nobody has won this division twice in a row in the last 19 years and counting.
Can Philly break the trend? They're the ones to do it out of everybody right now, but Washington added the weapons they needed.
All right, Jesse's on Washington.
I hate being a bitch and taking the favorite, but I'm taking Philly. This is the most dynasty-like dynasty you'll ever see in the history of fucking dynasties in the NFL. And I don't think this GM, Howie, can miss right now. So give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I want to take Washington, and the problem is, over the last couple of years, I have seen with every top quarterback over the last 3 years that's come into this league, what have we all seen in common? First year, when they boom, the second year, they take a step
Sophomore
back.
slump.
So I'm taking that into consideration here with Howie said on the Eagles side of the dynasty, so I'm also going to ride Philly.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off you guys. I'm going to take Philly as well. I love Washington. I do. I like the upgrades they made. I wish they were number one in my mind, but Philly still has a tush push, and they still have A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, and a goated Eagles offensive line. And their team just seems to draft fucking goated defensive players the second they lose somebody else is pretty good. Yeah, I don't see the Eagles not winning this division. Give me the Eagles.
Okay, Luke.
I want to ride so bad.
He's got Big Russell. Oh, God.
I want to ride so bad.
No, don't you do it, Luke. Don't you do it. You
Give me
know
the
it won't win.
Washington Commander. You keep talking, you're going to convince me to, motherfucker. Give me Washington Commander. You better shut up before I
Luke,
do
follow your heart. Luke, follow your heart. You don't need reason. You don't need
It's
reason.
hard in New York, Jesse. It's hard in New York.
No,
Don't tell
because
him
it
that.
hearts with Russell. Wherever
Tell him.
Russell goes,
Tell him, Luke.
Fuck it. You know what? Where is it? Where the fuck is
Tell
it?
him how you really feel.
Oh, God. Is he a Russell Wilson jersey that I don't know about? What
Fucking
is
ride,
it?
baby.
Grabbing
Give me the
He does have a Russell Wilson jersey.
You heard it here first, motherfucker.
There we go.
Skip it because it fits.
You needed it.
Jake, this is your fault.
I know it is. I wanted to hear his truth.
This is what I didn't know.
Man. Dallas just traded away arguably their best franchise player in the history of Dallas for the last maybe 10, 15 years, and they still have a better odds to win this division than the Giants.
By a lot.
No, it's
By
almost
1,000.
700 odds.
By a fucking 1,000.
And the funny part is the Giants might have the better defense, and they're still lower.
Hey, they still got better odds than the Browns in their division. Fuck them.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
must have a better
If
odds than
that's the
Browns says a whole
comparison.
lot.
Yeah,
We
but
got-
don't do
we
that.
got-
That makes you look bad. Not comparing to
We
the
got
damn
2 more
Browns.
divisions.
It's all right.
All right,
Jesse's
all
got a
right,
chance to
bud.
do it this time.
We got the NFC South. We got Tampa Bay at a minus 120 favorite. Then we got Atlanta at plus 220. Carolina and Bryce Young at plus 500. And Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints at plus 1,600.
Give me the fucking Falcons.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Michael motherfucking Penis.
Since
You
it's
sure not
on
talking
me,
about 2005?
I do like
not
Michael
really sure.
Penix, but I'm gonna be boring here. I mean, after last year, I think I'm not probably the only one. I think Baker found his home. I think he found his coach. I think he found his offense. I think the way Baker's playing in this Tampa Bay team, I like. And the only thing that concerned me was the fact that Chris Godwin and Mike Evans keep getting injured. And then they got Emeka Ibuka, and I go, oh, okay. So I'm gonna take Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna ride your coattails and say that the Buccaneers don't lose this division. Like you said, Baker found his home. There is not, since the legendary quarterbacks that we grew up watching have left the NFL, there has been not a single team to win their division since. Since Tom Brady left the Buccaneers, Baker has gone back-to-back in 2 years there, winning division titles for Tampa Bay.
Uh-huh.
He fits. That's his home, like you were saying. I mean, he fits.
Yeah.
There is no team winning that division other than Tampa Bay. It doesn't matter who they have or who's starting. Baker's got that shit under control on the offensive side. Their defense does well enough to keep it in check. Tampa Bay wins the division.
Hey, I love me some Baker on Tampa Bay. I loved it. He revived his career. But also last year, there's a lot of like close games where they just couldn't fit. They really just couldn't finish the job. And also, with the way Bryce Young finished the season and how the Panthers did, I'm taking them just to fucking take a ginormous step this season and take this division.
You know, Luke, I'm not mad at you. I like that. I'm glad somebody picked the Panthers. Because if I wasn't going to do it, I'm glad somebody did.
So the Panthers, the only thing that I just think is very interesting with them is they currently have Xavier Legette and Territora McMillan, who I think is, a very good 1-2 combo. And then they have an retired but now unretired Hunter Renfrow as their wide receiver 3. So
Hunter
It's not
Renfrow.
Hunter Renfro's fault. They were trying to sign him, but his daughter had the phone and she was watching Bluey and she kept declining the agent's calls. Did you hear about that?
Did she also send out?
I did not hear about that. That's funny.
I did not know that was a thing. I was gonna say, did she also?
It's a real thing. It happened last week.
Did she also go on Instagram and say that she was gonna do she was retiring for him a year ago too, or no? That was his decision.
No, he just wasn't getting the call.
Okay.
They were hauling him. They had him on a team, but he wasn't getting PT.
But she was watching Bluey.
That's what matters here. Okay.
You
got the
Bluey's on,
Panthers.
everything stopped.
What's Jesse?
Jesse?
Jesse.
Only one team left that no one's taken.
I would love to sit here and rant to you about how Tyler Show or Spencer Rattler is the future. But seeing as I felt we should have touched Shador, fuck them. They will finish last. That is not fake news.
That sounds pretty real.
Atlanta's very, very,
Oh, come on, the Saints have Brandon Cooks coming back. You know what I'm saying?
shut the fuck up. The Atlanta Falcons are very capable of winning this division, but
Come on.
Tampa
Hop
has-
on the train, man.
Tampa has one of the best O lines, it looks like, at this point. Their defense always does,
Just good enough.
they're never bottom half. They're always upper half.
Yeah, they're just good enough. That's all Tampa's D is.
All right, fine. I'm going to take Atlanta.
What the fuck?
All aboard!
I like Drain.
All right, last division that we have to get to, the NFC West. We got the 49ers as the favorite because, half their team was dead last year, so they think that might have had something to do with it. Can't say I disagree. Plus 155. Then we
I
got
know a
the
team
Rams.
like that. You guys
Then
all
we got the
faded them.
Rams plus 200, followed by the Cardinals and Kyler at plus 425, and Gino and the Hawks at plus 500. This is the second closest division outside.
Gino
of
plays
the
for
North.
Las Vegas now, so
Sorry, Sam Darnold and the Seahawks at plus 500.
there we go. Yeah. So since I'm here,
Yeah.
give me the Rams.
Devontae Adams is going to come in there and lead them back to a divisional championship. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, they don't have a receiver named Puka Nacua or anything.
They do.
I
but-
like Stafford.
Oh, I
I'm a
forgot
Stafford
you only
fan.
throw it to one fucking person.
They have
Football
Kyron
game.
Williams in the backfield. They have
Right.
Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, who I guess I'm not a Devontae Adams fan. He's a Packer.
So what? You
So-
think they're just going to do it with Puka? If you're just going to do it with Puka, they're going to be the same team as last year.
They're hoping that Stafford's dead corpse somehow
Yeah,
comes back
what the
alive.
fuck? I am totally disagreeing with you on this. But
That's
all right.
okay.
Corpse
You're
dead.
allowed to. I'm going to take
corpse
the Rams.
It's damn
Okay.
near cold.
Stafford just needs to sling it, and he's fully capable of just throwing the ball around and then handing it off to Kyron Williams to do what Kyron Williams likes to do.
He's on the verge of being Ben Roethlisberger.
But-
Sitting like a sack of potatoes in the back. Can't really move.
49ers have a really easy schedule, it looks like.
It's so
The
easy.
49ers are definitely primed to take it. But I'm taking the Cardinals. They made hella defensive positions,
Yes.
brought the people up. I think the offense can finally click the way it should. And yeah, I'm taking the Wild. Give me some pros, plus 420 cards.
I am also with you on the Cardinals at plus 420. I love what they did with their defense
This
this
is
year.
crazy.
I think Marvin Harrison will take the leap. I like Michael Wilson at number 2. If Kyler Murray's on, he's proven he's fucking on. So I'm gonna ride with you at plus 425. Give me some value. Come on now.
This is wild. I thought it was just going to be me and Luke. I'm also on the Cardinals. I'm not taking the 49ers. I don't like the Rams, and the Seahawks are dust. All they have is Kenneth Walker. That's it.
100%.
So I'm taking the fucking Cardinals.
Yep.
Luke?
Motherfuckers! Choo-choo! Let's get on the Cardinals train! Woohoo! Yeah!
This is crazy.
I don't think
Saw
I've ever
that
seen
coming.
Luke so excited.
more love, please.
I don't think I've ever seen Luke so excited for a pick.
Yeah, because he wasn't ready for all of us to be riding the Cardinals.
Arizona doesn't get a lot of rides, okay?
Normally, Luke is alone on these, but he's got me, Tyler.
He literally has
and
everybody
Jesse.
but me.
Yeah, he doesn't need you.
That's okay. I'll take my Rams. I'll be fine with it. Look. Let me put it this way. As much as you guys may be right in the Cardinals and how good they may be this year, I'll be happy as long as the Rams don't come in third or fourth. You know, give me second. Make it a fringe playoff. I don't know. I don't care.
You know anything from fantasy football? Jake's all right with second.
Yeah, Jake Valera.
Come on.
I mean, come on. You set yourself up for that one, man. I'm sorry.
I wasn't
So
ready for that. That was the last thing I expected.
we got 2 more things, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. And no, it's not question of the day and fucking picks. It is MVP and Super Bowl, and then we are out of here. So regular season MVP, Lamar Jackson, the defending MVP, is the favorite at plus 550. Then we have Josh Allen at plus 600, tied with Joe Burrow, also plus 600. Then Patrick Mahomes at plus 700. Jaden Daniels at plus 850. Then we start going to Jordan Love in the 1600s and so on and so forth. So,
I got Ice Joe Burr.
Joe Burr.
Joe Shiesty.
Jaden Daniels. That's what I'm taking.
He said no sophomore slump for Jaden.
Nope. You want to know why? Because I watched that man be like a rubber band. And the O-line
You're right.
stayed the same. Well, they might have added one piece. Yeah. They added they took old boy from Houston. Right?
Tunsil.
I
They took Tunsil?
believe so.
That gives them that back
35.
coverage. They got Debo, the true wide receiver, too. The defense improved quite a amount. Good for all of it. They'll get the wins. They'll do the stats.
Yeah, I am going to ride with Josh Allen. I'm going to take Joshy Poo and the Bills boy to win the MVP. But I do think, Tyler, it's going to be a situation where at the end of the year, you can give it to Burrow or Josh Allen. That's what I think the race will be at the end of the year.
All right. Just out of curiosity. I don't have it pulled up, so if you have it pulled up, someone look for me.
I have it pulled up. What do you need?
How far down until there's a non-quarterback MVP?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Saquon Barkley is the 20th player at plus 6,000 odds.
The other 19 are all quarterbacks?
Yes, it goes Trevor Lawrence, Drake from bottom. Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Stafford, Bo, Goff, Stroud, Murray, Bayfield, Purdy, Hurts, Herbert, Love, Daniels, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Jackson.
All right, well, that makes me feel less confident when I was
Yeah, 19 quarterbacks ahead of him.
And then Derrick Henry is 2 spots behind Saquon.
Knowing that
Correct.
info, can give me Josh Allen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calling back-to-back MVPs.
I was
huh?
I was gonna say
He didn't win
something
it last year. I
crazy.
thought Lamar did.
I was gonna say something crazy and pick like Aiden Hutchinson or a running back.
99.9% sure Josh
Who won the
Allen
NFL
won MVP.
MVP last year?
Josh Allen did.
Josh Allen.
Dylan's the football guru. He doesn't even know who won the MVP.
It's showing the last player that won it was in 2023. Thanks for skipping that. But if you all say Josh Allen, I believe
It was
you.
Josh Allen won it last year.
Okay, I got him going back to back then. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I agree.
Luke?
Especially considering the info that you told me about how far down everyone else's rankings are.
Yeah. All right, Luke. Who do
I was
you got?
also literally reminded of that yesterday because the NFL came out and said that the MVP, the Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year will all have, like the NFL Shield logo right here?
Yeah.
On their jerseys, it's going to be gold all year.
That's cool.
So you can, it's like recognized. And they're going to keep doing
Hutch
that
will
from
have
now
one.
on.
All right, cool.
No, he won't. Not this year.
Defensive Player of the Year?
You have to
He
win it
didn't
first.
play last year. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
What
All
the
right.
fuck are you
I'm
smoking?
sorry. I understand now.
All right, Luke. Who do you got winning MVP?
I don't know. Lamar Jackson. Fuck it, I'll just give a different name.
Smart. He's
Everybody
the
else.
favorite.
That's not a bad name to give.
No, he's the current favorite.
Trey Henderson, baby. No, I'm kidding.
All righty. So Jesse is not here, so we'll have to get his Super Bowl pick another
He
day.
put it
but-
in the chat on our thing here for his Super Bowl. He said Ravens.
Gotcha. Then Jesse, you're first. Jesse has the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. All right, Jake, who do you have winning the Super Bowl? And if you want odds, I can give them to you.
Give it to me for shits and gigs.
He doesn't need him.
I don't, but I want to hear him.
All right, so. God damn it, I just had him and then I lost him. The Bills were the favorite, and then I fucking lost him. I'm so sorry.
God fucking damn it.
I ruined everything. Tyler,
Well,
you have-
I'm going to pick the Lions, so.
Bills plus 600, tied with the Ravens at 600. Eagles at 7. Chiefs 850. Packers 1,200. Lions 1,400. Commanders 19. 49ers 2,000. Rams 2,000. Broncos 2,000. Pretty much.
Yeah, give me the Lions.
Fun fact, Jake, you don't need to win the division to win the Super Bowl, so give me the Lions.
This doesn't help. This doesn't help your earlier argument. I'm just saying. I still.
He's just saying he's not against you.
I know.
God damn
You
it, Jake.
can lose a
He tried to
division and
offer
still
an
win.
olive
I
branch, and you
understand.
just pissed on it.
I understand. I totally see where you're coming from, but I just think it's wrong. So I'm going to say you're wrong.
I love
On the
it.
division part.
Oh, you say you think the Lions aren't going to win the Super Bowl?
All right. I could go now. It's going to be a little bit of a spectacle. So,
Oh, Lord.
God.
I was on a boat one time. I was on a great boat, okay? And this boat was something that I thought, you know what? I can see the other side. I can see the vision, and it might not be this year, but by next year, we will get there. And for 2 years, I sat on this fucking boat and watched it go nowhere. So you know what I did last year, Tyler? I jumped off. I said, I don't want any part of it anymore. I said,
Sounds
get
like
me
a fun
away. But I started to realize that if this boat is going to keep going and it's looking more enticing, and now the destination might be there, why not hop back on, for one more trip. This is the year Buffalo is not only going, but they are winning the Super Bowl. I'm back like I never left. The Bills make me want to shout, baby.
Well, if there's anything that's consistent is anytime Dylan backs the Bills is they crash and burn hard.
Yeah, and I was on that boat once too, and guess what? We fucking crashed and burned. So I just can't get back on. It's like if you got to like, you know, those movies where you get to like redo like a certain day, like Groundhog's Day, over and over and over again. It's like Dylan just continuously gets on the Titanic, and it's gonna be a good time up until the iceberg hits, and the iceberg always fucking hits. Like, they're not gonna miss the iceberg. Like, it's right there. It's dead ahead, and they don't turn the boat. Like, nobody turns the boat ever. So, I love you, Dylan, but I can't ride with you.
I didn't ask. I didn't expect anyone would.
I didn't think you did. But with that being said, I'm with Jesse. I'm taking the Ravens. I want the Lions to win the Super Bowl. I want it more than anything. But they need to get there first, motherfucker. And I don't know if they ever will. It pains my fucking heart, but I've never even seen it.
No one has.
You're damn right, Luke.
All right.
I hope that's the one I'm wrong about.
I just
Those
wanted
are
to be
the
known
picks.
real quick before we go anywhere. I just wanted to
We're
be
not
known.
going anywhere. Don't worry.
Dylan, I thought you were
Dylan,
going
this is
somewhere
also totally towards
Dylan,
you.
I thought you were going somewhere totally different with what you were saying, and you said Bills, and my heart sank, and I wanted to cry.
Oh, well, if I made you.
Well,
cry,
that's because you weren't on the podcast the last couple of years. If you were, you would have definitely known he was going with the Bills.
Once I started with the boat analogy,
When he
I
said that
knew
he
I
was
knew
on the
where I was
boat
going.
twice, I knew where it was going.
right there, the boat
like,
is
that-
moving away.
The whole boat thing is like, he's going to jump
It's
on
been a
the
boat
boat.
analogy
Me
for
being a
3
rookie
years.
really showed today, huh?
Yeah, I really did. Last thing we have before we get the fuck out of here is, like Tyler said to start this podcast, the NFL is here, which means football is tomorrow night. And
Tomorrow, motherfucker!
we don't have
Tomorrow!
time till Saturday.
Tell your girlfriends, get the fuck out of the room. Tell your
Fuck
wives,
yeah.
the TV's mine tonight.
Yeah.
No more The Summer I Turned Pretty. No
Yeah.
more fucking Real Housewives. No
Yeah.
more all the bullshit you gotta sit through all summer
Yeah.
to get to this fucking moment. It's here.
As of right now, at this very moment, women.
You're
Let's get into it. Tomorrow night, we got the defending Super Bowl champions kicking off against the Dallas Cowboys, -7.5 point favorites, over under 47.5. This is a team that no longer has Micah Parsons, which is why the spread moved from 5.5 to 7.5 in last week. But
I'm taking the fucking 7.5. This team, Dallas, has no fucking defense. They might try to play some offense, but they're playing the fucking reigning Super Bowl champs, who, by the way, one of the best defenses in the NFL. It's just not going to go their way. It can't. It simply cannot go their way. Packers, fuck you, just because I want to say it. Fuck you for taking Micah Parsons. You just made this game less interesting. You made the Lions game more interesting, and fuck you for that too. But for that reason, I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm glad you put it to me next, because that's a great piggyback on that one. Fuck the Packers. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Eagles by 50. I mean, this game was already going to be a fucking blowout. Let's be honest. The Eagles just they beat the Chiefs by 35 or around there in the Super Bowl. Yeah, give me the fucking Eagles all day, all fucking day. He's got.
I'm taking the +7.5. I think this is going to be a year like we've seen. I forgot how long ago it was, but when Dak or when the Dallas Cowboys offense were putting up like 35 plus points a game and still losing, I think they're going to have one of those years. But their offense is still going to score. So I think it's still going to be there, but they're still going to end up losing.
So I'm sorry. That might be my bad. What's your play? I'm confused.
Dallas.
He picked the
Gotcha.
+7.
I didn't know if you was taking the
That is
over.
100% your bad.
I didn't know if you was taking the over based off your statement. That was my bad. All right. That's my play. because I agree with Luke. I think this is a team that is going to be able to score 21 points a game, but has no defense. And I think that the Eagles' offense will run it down their throat. And I'm looking at 47.5 points, and I think that's an easy over. So I'm taking over 47.5. All right,
Dylan,
we got
Dylan and Luke when Dak Prescott fucking flaps in the first half.
We got Tyler and Jake on Eagles -7.5. Luke is on Dallas, and I'm on the over. All right. That's game number 1. That will be the first official game for our points. So that means on Saturday, you will either be 100% or 0%. That's pretty fucking scary.
That's some good quick math there, Dylan.
That's pretty
come on.
scary.
Are you gonna fucking text me the rest of the rest of the schedule or something? Do I need to give you all the rest of them so that way I'm not just 1-0 or 0-1 and the rest of you are like whatever?
Well, I will send you the schedule on Friday night, and if by Saturday morning you don't have answers to me, you will be 0-1 or 1-0.
Just send me them one at a time, and I'll reply to them. I don't care what you do. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I got you, Jake. We'll make it work.
I was gonna say we won't fuck you. I promise.
Yeah, if you're not aware, I won't be here Saturdays because I work Saturdays while the podcast is happening. So.
No, hold on.
Boo.
It's not my choice.
Yes, it is. Jake chose Saturdays. All right. Thank you, guys, for watching the podcast.
I only got one thing because it has to be said because the news broke. This is the last year in this upcoming season for the NHL. It's the last year we're going to get an 82-game season. They're moving on to 84 games in regular season. Fucking get ready for that shit, you hockey fans out there.
Wow, what a drastic leap.
It's really not a jump. It's such a tiny little jump.
It's 2 games. This isn't football.
But hey,
Like, 2 games.
2 more games.
And 2 more games.
Two
and a
more
shorter
games. The last
preseason.
couple seasons
More
might have been
hockey.
enough for the Wings to make the playoffs. So hey,
Hey, they're also closing up the LTIR loophole too after this season.
Do it all
I don't
like
know why you're
baseball.
so excited considering you're a Florida fan.
Let me do it all like baseball. Everyone plays 162 games. Let's have some fun.
I say
All right.
Florida fan is in like Tampa and Florida.
Everybody plays half the year, man.
Forgot I'm not a Detroit Red Wings fan.
All right. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. We appreciate you. Check us out on the socials.
sorry, I gotta ask, Luke, where's the Red Wings jersey? Stamkos, Arizona. I mean, you're really not making it look like it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, motherfucker. All right, thanks.
There we go.
Yeah, just
Hey.
go ahead.
Wait.
No, don't put him on the screen. Go ahead and hang him over the top of that Stamkos and Keller.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Woohoo!
Let's get in there. Hold on.
Yeah.
The camera can't get far enough back.
He's got them all off
You're
screen
good.
to where nobody can see him because they're his third favorite team.
At Ride the Tide 586 on X, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram, on all the socials. Check us out. We appreciate you. This Saturday, we will be live. But more importantly, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, campus kickoff, you'll have me, Tycho. Will they have you? Yes, they will. So make sure you tune in for that. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. I'm McGilly. That's Tycho. We're the fellas. And we'll ride the goddamn tide.
Take a dip.